Today, we'll be discussing five of some of the most disturbing songs ever made. And when I say disturbing, that could be for various reasons, such as subject matter, tone, outside context, or even the accompanying music video. Bear in mind, every single song will be linked in the description down below, so if you're curious, go and give them all a listen. Also, if you're interested in the part 2 of the video, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll hook you guys up. With all that being said, let's get started. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hamburger Lady. Hamburger Lady is a haunting and eerie song by the English industrial music group Throbbing Gristle. The lyrics describe a woman who has been dehumanized and reduced to a mere shadow of her former self. She's referred to as the Hamburger Lady and is depicted as a victim of the machines, a product of modern society, I guess. The song paints a bleak picture of a world where technology has taken over and the individual has been stripped of their humanity. The lead singer's haunting vocals add to the eerie atmosphere of the song, making it an intense and thought provoking listening experience. The song is often seen as a commentary on the dangers of societal and technological advancement and serves as a warning against losing touch with our humanity. The song continues to build in intensity, with the instrumentation becoming more and more chaotic as the singer's voice becomes more strained and anguished. The lyrics explore themes of loss, dehumanization, and the fear of being consumed by technology. The music is intense with a mixture of electronic sounds, distorted guitars, and tribal drums that create an atmosphere of unease and anxiety. The chorus of the song features the repeated refrain, "Hamburger Lady, what have they done to you?" emphasizing the overall message of the song and the tragedy of the protagonist's situation. The song ends with the sounds of machinery and electronic noise fading away, leaving the listener with a sense of emptiness and loss. Revolution 9 is a avant-garde sound made by the Beatles for their 1968 self-titled album, commonly referred to as the White Album. The song is an experimental piece that was created by splicing together sounds from various sources, including recordings of dialogue, music, and sound effects. The result is a super chaotic and frankly disorienting experience to listen to. Revolutionary 9 is different from the other songs on this list, as it's not disturbing for its background information or subject matter. Instead, it's the overall sound of the song itself that makes it disturbing and gives you an uneasy feeling. So, instead of talking about the background of the song, I'll just describe the song to the best of my ability. The song opens with a slower and repetitive chant of number 9, gradually building in intensity and complexity as more sounds are layered on top of each other. The piece features overlapping spoken word samples, including political speeches, news broadcasts, and random snippets of conversation, as well as snippets of like orchestral music, percussion, and sound effects. It makes the whole song feel mashed together and unpolished, which kind of adds to its creepy factor. Despite this, Revolutionary 9 is widely considered to be one of the most experimental and revolutionary, no pun intended, pieces of music in the Beatles' discography. The song is often seen as a reflection of the political and cultural turmoil of the late 1960s, as well as the Beatles' own artistic experimentation during this period. The piece's chaotic and disorienting nature has led to it being both praised and criticized by listeners, with some viewing it as a masterpiece of experimentational music and others just seeing it as a self-indulgent and unlistenable mess. Despite its unconventional nature, Revolutionary 9 has had a lasting impact on music and popular culture. The song has been cited as an influence by numerous musicians and artists, particularly in the experimentational genre, and has inspired countless imitations and homages. I can't really do this song justice by describing it for you, as it's one of those things you have to experience for yourself. Like I said in the intro, all these songs will be linked in the description down below, so feel free to give it a listen and let me know how it made you feel. Kim is a song by American rapper Eminem, released as part of his 2000 album, The Marshall Mathers LP. The song is a violent and intense portrayal of a turbulent relationship between Eminem and his then wife, Kim Mathers. The song opens with a distorted sample of a woman screaming, setting the stage for the emotionally charged lyrics to come. Eminem raps in his signature fast paced style, delivering a series of super aggressive and disturbing verses about his tumultuous relationship with Kim. He describes his anger and frustration towards her, rapping about wanting to harm her and wishing she was dead. The chorus of the song is a haunting, repetitive repetition of the name Kim, emphasizing the central focus of the song and the intense emotions that it conveys. Kim was a highly controversial song with its graphic and violent imagery, causing outrage among many listeners. Despite that, the song has been widely recognized as Eminem's most powerful and intense pieces of work, showcasing his incredible lyrical ability and his willingness to tackle difficult and taboo subjects. The song was preceded on the Marshall Mathers LP by 97 Bonnie and Clyde, a song that we might get to in the future. Look at Your Game Girl is a song written and performed by Charles Manson, the infamous cult leader and convicted murderer. The song was recorded in the late 1960s and was included on Manson's album Lie, The Love and Terror Cult, which was released in 1970. The song is characterized by its dark, haunting melody and simple, repetitive lyrics. Manson sings about a game girl who has lost her way, and the chorus of the song repeats the phrase, "Look at your game, girl." The song has been interpreted as a commentary on Manson's views of society and his beliefs that people are controlled by forces beyond their understanding, truly highlighting how crazy and insane this guy was. Charles Manson, of course, was responsible for the brutal murder of 9 people, including the actress Sharon Tate, in the late 1960s. The killings were carried out by members of his Manson's cult called the Manson family, and were part of a larger series of murders known as the Tate LaBianca murders. Manson's music and lyrics have been associated with his criminal activity and his violent ideology, and his music continues to be controversial and divisive. Despite its association with Manson, Look at Your Game Girl has been covered by numerous artists and has been included on several compilation albums. Some have criticized the song for its association with Manson and its dark themes, while others have praised it for its haunting and its powerful message. Honestly, there's so much to cover in the song that it might need its own video, so let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Pumped Up Kicks is a song by the American indie pop band Foster the People. It was released in 2010 as the lead single from their debut album Torches. The song was a commercial success, reaching the top 10 in several countries, including the United States and the United Kingdom. But what most people don't know, however, at this is that this song holds a much darker hitting message. The lyrics of Pumped Up Kicks describe a young, very troubled boy named Robert, who, upon finding his dad's gun, develops fantasies of harming others as they run away from him. Thankfully, it doesn't go past that, and Robert just imagined this scenario. Just like YNW Melly, this kid had murder on his mind. But that begs the question, what makes someone want to write a song about this, and what does Pumped Up Kicks actually mean? Well, in an interview, Mark Foster, one of the members of the group, had this to say. I wrote Pumped Up Kicks when I began to read about the growing trend in teenage mental illness. I want to understand the psychology behind it because it was foreign to me. It was terrifying how mental illness among youth had skyrocketed in the last decade. I was scared to see where the pattern was headed if we didn't start changing the ways we were bringing up the next generation. The chorus features the repeated line, all the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet. It seems people either didn't initially pay attention to the lyrics or didn't interpret them as literally as they actually were, because that's as blatant as you can get. Pumped Up Kicks most likely is reference to the Adidas Pumps, which is widely seen as an athletic and running shoe. Despite the song's success, its lyrics did spark some controversy and led to criticism from some who felt that the song glorified gun violence. In response, Foster the People stated that the song was just intended as a commentary on the issue of gun violence and was just meant to bring attention to the issue. It's kind of funny because this is a song that my teachers in high school used to play all the time, and they never knew the context of the original lyrics due to them being hidden so well behind the upbeat nature of the song. But what do you guys think? Is the song exploiting the issue of gun violence, or is it bringing attention to it? And there you have it. Those are some disturbing songs I found during my research on the subject. Like I stated, if you want to listen to any of these songs, they will be all linked in the description down below. Also, if you want to connect with me and see what new videos I have planned, follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and just have a super day.